Hey guys, welcome to Rubén's War TV. Today we have a special episode. I have the Princesa of the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade here with me, and we're gonna get to know more about her experience in last year's competition, and maybe she can share some tips for the new contestant.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rubén. This is an honor. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much.
Finally got you in front of my camera.
So happy to be
So let's
here.
start. I have a few
Thank
questions
you.
for you today.
Yes.
I want to know a little bit about you. I've seen you in the event. I know you're always busy, so we don't get to talk too much.
Right.
So I want to ask you a couple of questions about your experience in last year's pageant. So the first one is, what advice would you give to contestants who are nervous about participating in the pageant?
Okay, that's a wonderful question. I was one of those nervous contestants. I joined late, and Doris, she got me well trained. I love you, Doris. And I was finally to break through, and I did it in 1 week. I did everything, and I broke the nervousness once I practiced and rehearsed and met everyone, and everybody calmed me. They told me everything's okay and you're doing a great job. So they motivated me, they boosted me. So the nervousness went out, but the exciting is that's something you cannot help me with.
Well,
it's
I'll tell you
too much
something.
fun.
I was nervous too the first time. First I signed up,
Yeah,
and I think that was the easiest thing.
it is.
But then
It
I
is.
watched some of the guys on TV while I was on vacation in Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And I started looking at this and I was like, oh wow. When I got to the auditorium and I started seeing the guys, I got nervous.
Yeah, it's
I was like,
nerve-wracking, yeah.
do I have what it takes?
Yeah.
Do you have that same experience? Do I have what it takes?
Right, yes,
That's
I
one
did.
question I think every contestant asks themselves.
Yes, of course. And it's not a competition of how tall, skinny, or how much skills you have. It's all about your heart and how you feel to be a part of Puerto Rico and represent the culture and what have you done for it, and actually get it out there and show everyone that you have a passion and you love your culture, you love your land, and you're doing
And
good.
another thing, it's not also if your Spanish is not perfect or your English is not perfect, it don't matter.
Exactly.
My English is not perfect.
And my Spanish is not that
But
good.
the thing I noticed, at least that I'm participating in this year, when it came to the presentation of the guys, we help each other. There was guys that the Spanish wasn't the best. I
Yes,
tried to
my son.
help them with the Spanish, and my
Yes.
English wasn't the best, and they tried
Yes.
to help me. So don't be afraid of
Right,
anything.
come
It's
out,
about
enjoy
fun.
it, yes, absolutely.
Question one.
I love it.
Next. Oh, this is a good one.
I love it.
If you had to do a talent show
Okay.
with a food theme, what would act be? What would your act be? Think about food, Puerto
Yes.
Rican food, rice and beans, pasteles, coquito. Oh my God, I'm getting
Oh my
hungry.
God, amazing Spanish. You
What
know,
would
we
be that-
cook delicious.
What would be the title of your
I was
talent
thinking
show?
my talent show would be more like a I was telling him avocado because al aguacate pega con todo, ensalada con la arroz con habichuela y pollo. So I would do like a presentation on aguacate, and then I would have a whole bunch of arroz con habichuela y pollo,
Oh, wow, that's amazing. I wanna watch that
and
show.
that would be an amazing
That's
stage, costume type of exciting. Like I don't know, I would make it fun and creative like
Well,
that. Make
I
it
think
fun.
I'm going to
creative.
perform a sancocho coming up on the 27th. Let's see how my sancocho
and the
come out.
avocado would look nice. It's chiquitita.
Right? I love that. So next, I got hungry, so we need to change the
God.
subject. So next is, what message do you hope your son takes away from participating in the pageant?
That.
What do you think about that experience?
Yes, that's definitely something he's gonna take with him. The confidence, breaking the stage, learning Spanish, showing other young kids out there, juvenile, that you could basically do it, even though you feel like you didn't have the potential or the courage or the encouragement to do it, but you still did it. And and it'll break, and then you see, you look at it, and you say, oh, look, I did it. That's how he feels. He feels like, oh, look, I did it. I can't believe I did it, Mom. It's all because of you, he told me. And I'm like, no, you worked hard for it. I got you, but you did it. And I'm proud of you.
He did it on his own.
And his confidence went up, and
I think
I see a difference.
One other thing I noticed in the pageant that it's a great opportunity if you have a son that is a little shy.
Yes.
To deal with other people, go out, having maybe a hard time finding friends, they don't know how. I think a pageant.
He's my only son.
I think a pageant is a great opportunity to take them out of that comfort zone.
Of course.
And get used to the stage, because the stage changed your life. Once
it did.
able to step on a stage in front of a crowd, you can do anything.
Absolutely. Yes. You break the stage fright, and once you do your first stage, you feel like it's a piece of cake after that. Yeah.
So what message you have?
Right or no.
What message you have for those parents and moms out there that have a son that's dealing with that? What would you tell them?
Encourage them. Tell them to just try it. If they don't like it, they could just say no. It's
try it once.
But try it. Give it a try. Practice, rehearse, teach them the culture. Tell them that they could do it. That they're smart kids. That the future is depending on them. And teach them the culture, because this is what's really about.
No, and a lot of people sometimes they think about pageant and they go into a pageant thinking about winning the crown.
Looking perfect.
Yeah,
with
but there's all the
opportunities and the perfect clothes. No.
Yeah, no. When you bring a young person to the industry, not only you're gonna be a king or a queen, there's all the job behind.
Absolutely,
you can learn how to manage the camera.
Yes.
You could be the MC.
Yes.
You could be taking care of the stage, decorating. So when we go to pageants, you're not only learning how to walk and wave. If you pay attention, you can learn so many other things that you may end up being the next filmmaker.
Absolutely, a lot of doors opening as my way through. I had a lot of interviews. Look, I'm having a wonderful interview, and you get to meet a lot of wonderful people. And like you said, they help you out.
They open doors for you.
Yes, you get to get different opportunity. You could not just do a pageant. You could do different type of field, different. And this is so like your show, a world thing.
Yes, it's a world thing.
It's a world.
There's so much you can do. So don't.
Art is for everyone.
Yeah, it's so much to do. Don't get in that mind that it's only a pageant. You get a crown and you're done. If you really enjoy the experience behind the cameras, you can be a filmmaker, you can have your own movie, your own story, your own TV program. So don't get into that mindset, right? There's
absolutely
more
not.
Behind the pageant.
They taught me in the film class, they taught me the sweeping guy could be the big guy. So
that's
you gotta remember that.
And I learned many years participating, because I've done many events and I've been in many competitions.
Wow.
And one thing that I learned is not always the winner is the winner.
Absolutely. You're absolutely
that's the way
right.
it works in this industry.
That winner is only that winner for 1 year, and if he doesn't take it through, it's really not doing anything. But if you're a winner and you make it positive and you do better
and
with
enjoy
it, you're really a winner.
Okay, so we're getting ready for the pageant. Okay. And this year we're going into the talent, and your son is participating, right?
Yes, he participates.
So you see his preparation. I'm sure you're helping him, giving him some tips and this and that. So what advice have you given your son as he prepares for the talent portion of the competition?
Yes, the best advice I give him is to be himself, to speak about his experience and how he feels, the love that he has, what he sees in the culture, what he learned, and definitely to enjoy it.
Yes, yes. And I always tell the contestants, I know you get in, you have a lot of pressure on you, and they're always guiding you, do this, do that. But it's a very important thing, as I experienced myself, is always you have to stay true to yourself.
Yes.
You're under a lot of pressure. People are going to try to change your ways.
Yes.
This way you become their way.
Right. You gotta be careful.
So you have to be very careful that you don't lose yourself.
That's so
true. In there. Because once you lose that, you're gone.
Yes.
Because when people see you on the stage, they want to see that person. They want to interact.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they want to know you. So that's my advice for the rest of the contestants.
Absolutely right. Yes.
Always be yourself. No matter what the challenge is, you have to be yourself.
Definitely.
Now, for you, we're going back to your pageant 2024.
I love it.
Can you share your favorite moment from the pageant in 2024?
Wow, Rubén, it's so many beautiful moments. I mean, I could say maybe one or two, if not one.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Oh my God! Even this one is a wonderful moment. I'm still the second princess of the Bronx, so up to I don't pass the crown to the next princess in 2025. I'm still the princess.
You're still the princess.
Well, I'm gonna be forever princess 2024. But my favorite moment was when I was coming up the glass elevator, and you just felt like you finally did something for the community that you wanted to give back so badly. Ever since Maria, and I have a little thing here because it hurts. Ever since Maria, I was desperate, and I try to give a little donation here, try to help out. But I want to give out more. I want to give back more to the Puerto Rico.
I think that's a feeling that we
Yeah.
share. Because I've been in the Bronx for many, many years.
Yes.
I got to the Bronx when I was about, I would say in my 20s, early 20s. And I always saw the parade. And I always saw the guys on the parade. And they all with their crowns and the king of the parade and padrino of the parade. And I always dreamt. I was like, I want to be in that float one day.
Yes.
And I was like, how can I get to that float? And I kept trying
Yes.
different ways and maneuvering. And when I saw this opportunity on that flyer that said
Yes, me too.
25 and up,
Me too. Me too.
I was like, I'm in heaven, right?
Me too. Yes.
Because
That is a wonderful feeling.
when
Yes,
you get
it
to
is.
a certain age, unfortunately,
You can't really
We can't do
participate too
much.
much in these
They don't
pageant things
want
because they
us.
want tall and these credentials that you can really,
yeah, that is tough for somebody
specific credentials that they
certain
look
age,
for.
You are busy with work.
Exactly.
You got children, you got family
Absolutely.
to take care. So
Absolutely right.
Once we start reaching that age, I'd say once you pass 35,
It's kind
gonna
of tough
change
out there. It is.
for us.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say next. My best experience was when I was on the float. He is absolutely right.
That moment,
I
right?
was so excited because that's actually the moment, the right moment. Because the gala is a wonderful thing. It's just like a reward for us for the hard work.
But when you're out there with the people,
when you're with the people, it's actually when you actually feel the love of your people that you hear them telling you, congratulations, thank you, I
that's
love
the biggest
you.
crown you can get.
Exactly, Rubén. Exactly. That's the biggest crown. And the what you're gonna take with you forever.
Yeah, because I always say
The love.
I've watched pageants. I love pageants, and there's always
Absolutely.
a king or a queen. You have queens and kings that are all about the TV and how they look. But then you have those kings and queens that are for the people.
Guiding and
I, as a
yes.
contestant myself,
Yes.
I consider myself
Right.
a people contestant.
Yes,
I'm not
I
about
see
the
it too.
camera. I don't care about the camera.
Yes.
But I love to interact with the other contestants.
Yes,
I
I
like
see
to
it.
see them. I like to get involved with them. And then whatever happens, it happens. We're all kings and
I'm
queens.
super excited and happy to know Rubén. I am happy, yes.
Wow, I think we covered all
Of
the
it?
questions.
All of them?
Pretty much.
Wow.
You did very good. It was a good interview. I told you it wasn't that bad. Is there
it was
anything-
exciting. I
anything
want
else?
more.
You want more? Is there anything else you want to add before
Yes.
we go? And you're not allowed to ask me questions. Go ahead.
No, because he's a contestant. Actually, he can't, he has to be a surprise to everyone.
Share your final thoughts.
Yes, joining this really changed my life because I was always, admired and helped out the community and helped the kids and was helping I was teaching a dance class, and it introduced me to become this producer, director, and I loved it. So I went to the film school, and the film school helped me open up my creativity, my ideas, and get out there and look for people like me, like him, you see? So I'm excited. And little by little, I keep every open doors I join, I go in and I make sure that I participate, and now it's getting better little by little. I love it. I love it. It's amazing experience. And that's my final thought. That's my final.
Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much.
I know this is not gonna be the last interview because
Yes.
she's very busy. She got a lot of projects, and Ruben's World
Yes.
is gonna be watching her.
Yes,
So
please stay
thank you for
tuned.
watching.
Thank you.
This is Ruben's World TV. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Make sure you share the
so
videos, okay? And
Share.
that's all. And I see you.
Queen Liz Fuego.
That's right. And we'll see you on the 27th.
Yes.
On the talent show for the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade.
I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you.
Thank you, guys.
It's gonna be an amazing time. Come and see
Love
it.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.